Hey guys, we're back again with another video. But this time with something a bit more interesting. Now, I don't know if you've seen, but my gem count constantly changes between every video. You'll find that I'll have between, well, nothing now, and potentially 300 or 400k gems, and it'll change every single day. And while some of it might be, due to packs, here, not all of it is. The main way I get gems, it's right here. This building that you will look at C13? I can't remember. It's a long time ago. I think you need... Should we just check? I can't remember what level it is, but once you have access to this, you have this constant access to being able to make gems for free, assuming you have enough holy stars. And like, how do you do that? Okay, you don't need Elite Labyrinth, you don't need this, the pay to play thing. To unlock this you need a $100 pack. And whilst this might, speed up your the way you do this, quote unquote, I guess, exploit, is just playing the odds. Now this jackpot here, at the moment we're at 475k. As more and more people play, it'll just add gems to this jackpot, and it'll just stack and stack and stack and stack. So there comes a point where this jackpot is so big that it'll cost you less gems to win the jackpot than it will to play the spins, if that makes sense. So you'll make profit. Now the odds, you're going to need a lot to invest originally. The way it works, you do 10 spins that cost 100 holy stars, and then you've got a chance at the end of finding a boss. Now the boss, it appears around about 6% of the time. It's 1 in 16 times on killing these, although it'll feel like more as you're playing it. And when you hit the boss, your chance of hitting the jackpot after that is 4.5%. Okay, this is from thousands and thousands of thousands of clicking this button and taking stats from every single bit. Now, if you do the maths on that, it's 16.66 times 1,000, because that's 10 spins to get to the boss, and then times 22, because that's 4.5%. And for that, you'll end up needing 366,000 holy stars. That's how much it will take, on average, to win the jackpot. That doesn't mean it won't take more, it doesn't mean it won't take less. That's the average, using the odds that it comes to. It's like saying, if you play in a lottery that 1,000 people enter 1,000 times, then statistically you should have won one of them jackpots, right? But at the same time, you could have won 3, you could have won none, you could have won any amount. But statistically, that is sound to you should have won one jackpot. That's what it's like here. So to win one jackpot, statistically, you should have to spend 366,520 holy stars. Okay, so that means it's 733,000 gems to win the jackpot. So how do you abuse that? Once this here gets to about 800,000 gems, then if you play, the odds of you winning are high. The odds, you'd spend less gems to win the jackpot than you would win at the end, assuming you win within the odds that statistics tell you should win, if that makes sense. So then you can keep repeating this. It'll take time. You have to wait for the jackpot to get up to where it needs to be, and then you need to play and play and play and play. And you can only play if the jackpot is high enough, so there's parts where you have to stop. But yeah, it'll take you about 733,000 gems on average. I've won the jackpot 100, well, I won't say hundreds, maybe 30, 40 times. I've not overly used this. I've made about 3 or 4 million gems doing it. The same thing applies to the Elite Labyrinth. It's 7.3 million gems to win, meaning if this is about 8 million or more, you can do the exact same thing. It will still work, but you'll make profit faster, and you'll also get 11 times the rewards. What makes it so great is that right now we have a Hell Rider. That means it drops, let me check. Okay, Hell Rider, it will drop you Corrosive Toxins, Frostwing Hearts, Griffin Cores, and Mutated Brains. Along with Jewels, Research Speed, Training Speed, Brave Hearts, Energy, Materials, all this stuff, right? It's all really good for building yourself up. And then on top of getting all that free stuff, you will make profit on your gem count. And that is how you get unlimited gems. And it takes time. You have to click this button a lot of times. Like a lot of times. But you'll get there. And also, you'll probably end up spending a little bit less because, you know, every now and again you'll get this thing called a Divine Blessing. A Divine Blessing can give you maybe 3 rolls, or it can give you 15 to 20. I think the highest I've had was about 30 free rolls. So again, that just saved me 6,000 gems. And those add up. And also, you'll get bosses. I'll try to get a boss now real quick. You will get bosses that give you gems along the way. Let's see if we get a boss. I don't really want to do a full run. I don't have enough right now to do a full run. No, we didn't get a boss. But they'll give you gems, and it'll help with the cost. What I will say is this time up here where it says 4 days. Don't play over that time, if that makes sense. Make sure you do it all within 1 week. Because I have a bit of... I just feel like the odds are slightly reset, if that makes sense, on you winning at the end of that week, every new rotation. But you want to do it mainly when there's an event on like this. So whenever it's a Frost Ring, I think, you don't want to do it. I mean, you'll still make the gem profit, but you'll just get resources, and it's like a lot of time for maybe 60k gems up to... The biggest profit you'll probably make is about 300k gems, which is a lot. It's a lot of gems, but you know it's a lot of work. If you do it when there's a Jade Room, you'll get Ancient Blueprints, Glowing Eyes, Griffin Cores, Jade Orbs. You do it when a Terraform event is on, there's Festive Bells, Lightning Vials, Terraform Seeds, Queen Venom. Gargantua is Bloodsucker, Gargantua, Grim Reaper and Skulls. And to repeat, this one is Corrosive Toxins, Frostwing Hearts, Griffin Core, and Mutated Brains. It's a really good way to upgrade your gear, because you're not paying any gems. Whilst you can still lose, the odds say that you will win. It is still possible to lose. Don't go in the comments like, I did this, I didn't win. Because, you know, again, it is chance. You are still playing chance. All this does is tip the odds in your favour. It doesn't mean you're guaranteed to win. It's like going to a casino and the slots have a 55% chance for you to make profit instead of the whatever the chance is for you to lose money. And you know, you can still lose, of course, but chances are you're going to make profit, right? That'd be a pretty dumb casino though, and that's what this is. This is just a dumb casino where the odds on you winning the jackpot can be so low that you can exploit it. So high that you can exploit it, if that makes sense. And that is how I constantly have tons and tons of gems. So, you know, go give it a try. It's still going to take you a bit of time to get 366,000 Holy Stars. I don't expect you to try it, you know, I wouldn't suggest you try it until you have around that amount. just to be sure. Potentially even a little bit more, maybe like 400k. It tends to be where I do it. If I have 400k, I will do it, and I will go and do it. And if you keep reinvesting the gems that you win straight back into here, you'll gradually profit and profit and profit, and your chances of losing will be lower and lower and lower each time. It's really good profit. You'll make tons of gems, and you'll end up getting like research like this in no time at all. Look, mats, because you can just gem everything. You'll end up getting, be able to buy jewel packs 24/7. You just progress. You can boost troops, like I did earlier in the last video. It was only 100k gems, but I boosted 100k gems worth of troops. That's almost done. You'll just get everything done slowly. Another thing, it will help massively with upgrading buildings like this, which I can't show you the upgrades to because it's matched. This one, this one. I don't know if you need this one matched. I don't think you do. I can't think what the other one was. Was it this? I can't think. Which will give you your T4 run. You'll get this academy to level 25, and then you're on your route to T4. And this is one of the best ways to progress. Using this labyrinth, grinding it out, clicking that button over and over and over again, and eventually winning that jackpot. And then you feel great when you hit the jackpot, You're like, all this stuff that I just got from this clicking, I got it all for free. I actually made profit from clicking them. Unlike, Kingdom Tycoon, where I've opened 600, I want to say, luck tokens. What I've got back, I've maybe got 100k back. Something great. Yeah, I've been getting halos. That's why I've been doing it, because I've been getting halos. It's an easy way to get halos. I've lost a lot of gems doing it, though. 600k is... no, 600 is... how many gems? 360,000 gems spent on this in 3 days, I think. You'll be able to do stuff like that. Just everything will be constantly leveled up. You can buy anything in this gem store. Just all the time. If you want to be that guy and risk your account, you can eventually create enough to be able to sell gems. But yeah, go give it a go. I recommend you try this. I'll see you around, guys. Thanks for watching. Good luck on that jackpot.